Welcome to this first Europe Community Monday meetup for February. We've been having this for one whole month now, and I think they're going just great. These are an expansion of the Community Monday meetup that Jesse has been doing for a while now. And the intention is to be able to give more relevant and specialized content for each region and for different focus areas as well. And just for different time zones, because sometimes are better for some people and some are better for others. Oh, great, we have Vanita joining as well. Hey, Vanita, welcome. So today is February 7th. I was told this particular day is not special at all in any way, but this week, February 9th, I believe, is the official pizza day or something like that, I was told. And that makes the whole week special, doesn't it? So yeah, this week is the week of the official pizza day. And today is the day that begins that week. So a great week ahead. Remember to have pizza on Wednesday.
To all of our Italians, happy Pizza Wednesday.
Yes. So, okay, let's get to business. The NASA Comet Detection Challenge is still ongoing. This is a machine learning challenge. It's still going for around a week, a bit less than a week now. It's been running for about a month, but a week is still enough time to make a reasonable attempt at it in case you're interested and haven't been able to make an attempt at it yet. So it is a challenge for NASA, which is great in itself. And it is a machine learning challenge that focuses on image processing, object detection, object tracking technologies. Your task is to develop an algorithm that will be able to take all of this image data and find comets in them. And even more, there will be official discovery credit given to those competitors whose algorithms are able to successfully identify new comets. And there's big prizes as well. So something to really check out if you haven't already. There's a hackathon going on. It's not really relevant for Europe region, but it's just cool that there are hackathons, and maybe hopefully we'll be able to have a Europe local hackathon as well, but I'm not gonna really talk any more about that. Just keeping our fingers crossed to get more hackathons in the future, because I think hackathons are great. There's a brand new challenge, and it's a kind of a special looking challenge as well. And this challenge is to develop a crypto coin and design a crypto coin. From the prizes, you can see that it's sort of a quick competition, so not something to really dedicate your full life work on, but something to really show your ideas if you do have these kinds of ideas and interest towards crypto. And it's basically an idea generation competition. So you'll need some background on cryptography and these blockchain technologies and crypto coins. And you will be asked to create a design for a crypto coin that has these particular properties. So you will have to demonstrate that the design really is able to have these properties that are asked of. It's interesting and different kind of competition than the usual kind of competition. And it's also a quick competition, so something to just check out. Additionally, this Mules of Skill Builder is now going on at full speed. There's been already a lot of submissions. There's approximately 80 submissions made so far, and it's still going on for 3 weeks. Mules of this a longer-term partnership going on with Topcoder right now. They offer this kind of really powerful integration platform to allow you to develop modern, highly integrated, connected systems out of whatever, let's say, diverse sets of systems that you might have on in the cloud or your on-premise right now. And we are running the skill builder to really upskill our community members on this particular technology. And additionally, there is a free training program that is also available to our community. I can't find the link for the training program right now, but it's there as well. There's going to be a lot of work coming on with MuleSoft, so it's really a great time to get acquainted with this technology. And skill builders are really great in general because they have the best parts of all kinds of different Topcoder competitions. They are ranked challenges, they are development challenges, they are focused on a particular technology, and there's prizes in them as well. So you really can't lose when you participate in these, but rather you have so much to gain. On one hand, you will learn a new technology. On second hand, if you are fast and good enough at it, you can win a reasonable amount of money from them. And they are also ranked, so you will be able to increase your Topcoder ranking by participating in them, which will make your application for, let's say, gig work or anything like that look a lot stronger in the future. So it's really a win-win situation to participate in these skill builders. And there's also a reason for every skill builder. So if there is a particular skill builder, that means there is work coming for that technology in the future. So for example, there are going to be lots of gigs coming in for this Lightning.js technology and challenges as well. And this Lightning.js is another skill builder that's still running for about 2 weeks. It allows you to build these mobile television kind of apps for browsers and cars, basically. And I've heard that there's so much work coming in for this particular technology. So it's again something really worth checking out. On this week, we have the next Topcoder Nation show, which is this great show organized by Maestro or Luis, who is the head honcho behind the Topcoder Nation, which is this really amazing community. And they always have these great events such as AMAs. Deepak Kumar has an amazing story of winning the Velo by Wix hackathon in the previous TCO, and also the skill builder related to that. And it was a driving factor in his personal and professional growth and for his family as well. And it's a great story. So I'm thinking it's going to be a really great AMA session. And there's a few gigs that are relevant for Europe local people. There's a cloud engineer at Central European Time. It's a full-time gig for 26 weeks with a reasonable compensation level. And you will require a strong background in development and especially cloud development. So there's going to be continuous integration with Kubernetes and microservices architectures on some cloud. And from the list of languages, you can see that there's going to be a lot of different systems that have to interconnect. So if you have a strong developer background and a strong cloud background, and this seems like a great gig for that skill set. And additionally, there's a Postgres gig. And you can see that it's really a database gig. So you will be doing database administration for this particular client. Postgres is one of the more famous and more popular SQL databases. And it seems like a pretty traditional developer gig at European hours, and it's a full-time gig. But yeah, that's really most of what I really had to present this week. But I would really like to talk about this particular RDM that we had last week. RDMs are rapid development matches, and we've had them a few times in the past year, but they are still a newer kind of competition at Topcoder. They combine competitive programming and the rapid timeline of competitive programming competitions with real-life development skills. So instead of working on segment trees and advanced algorithms, you will be working with Docker and web development skills, API development, backend, and so on. The fourth RDM was successfully run last week, and we are currently in the process of processing the leaderboard and doing manual review on all of the submissions. RDMs have good prices. They are rapid based and they are rated. And each submission will also, there is an automated tester that scores each submission, but there is also a manual review for each submission. And we are giving out special prizes for things like code quality. So you can see that this really focuses on actual real life development skills. And we have Kalindi here today, who worked with me in coordinating this last Friday's RDM round. So would you like to say a few words about this, Kalindi? The stage is yours, please.
Hi, everyone. So I think this is my first time working with Penna and, helping coordinate RDMs, and it was amazing as well as crazy. We had a lot of sleepless nights making sure everything goes all right, from figuring out what the problem is and developing that problem. Penna has been like working really hard to make sure that we were able to bring out a problem which helps the community, which helps basically our co-pilots. So for this time, our RDM had a problem which helped QA co-pilots to score to basically help generate a report, right, for the bug hunts, and do it in a fast way possible. So that was all about this RDM4 that we were running. We are still looking at RDM 5, 6, and 7 dates for which have already been announced. So I mean, this is amazing. I think we have a question here related to gig work, so I'd like to take that. It's the second time I applied for gig work, and the first time my resume sent the client approximately. Okay. So sometimes we basically try to do it as fast as possible, but sometimes there are delays on the client side, and it might take 1 to 2 weeks, and that is the expected time to hear back, right? I mean, maximum amount of time. So usually if you don't hear back by 2 weeks, the gig might get closed down, or something is not correct really. So we do reach out with updates before 2 weeks, obviously, on what is going on, and if your application is moving forward, if you need to make changes in your CV or anything related to that. So yeah, I think I'll reach out to you by today. I'll take this on priority. Sure.
Thanks, Kalindi. Hey, Robinson, welcome. I think I saw you participating in the RDM as well. Do you have any feedback on it? Was our problem statement really sucky, or was it good, or is there anything that you might want to comment on about it?
Yeah, the challenge was very awesome, and but for me it was it was the first time actually to participate for the LDM, and but the challenge was interesting, though I never managed to finish for the medium, and the hard challenge. Though I was not familiar on the submission part of it, whether to put it on a Docker and how to make it work on a certain folder. So I was trying to catch up with time, because I also had some other tasks that I was working on a few challenges that the deadline were almost the same time. I also was participating at a better challenge. So I was kind of on a counter time mission. So, but I'm preparing for the next one. You've said it's will be monthly. I think I'll be productive to the maximum. There are nice challenges, and for the growth of anybody's skills and career, I definitely will be putting much time to participate in it.
Okay, thank you so much for your comments. It does seem the Docker submission structure might still be a bit unclear for some people. I'm hoping to create some sort of tutorial materials and Thrive articles for these RDMs within this current month, so that people will have an easier time participating in the future. And yes, they will definitely be monthly going forward. And yeah, we do see them as a great opportunity for people to develop their skills, because the fact that they are so fastly paced really makes you sort of work at the limit of your ability to really show the fastest and best development skills. And we do have extra prizes for things like code quality and for the fastest code as well. So definitely looking forward to your participation in the future ones.
Yeah.
And if you have,
okay.
Yeah,
so
please.
are they like the part like the first to finish challenges that I have participated on? I've been participating on. So they like the first one to submit, but when he or she gets it wrong, and the second one participates and gets slight. The second submission is the best choice for the prize. So it is the same concept.
It is a bit similar. It's not like first to finish, because in the sense that there is a full leaderboard and there's been many winners. In first to finish, there's just one winner. But the speed of submission is part of the scoring criteria. So if you submit really early, that means you will get a lot of points from the fast submission, even though your solution might not be perfect yet. So both the code correctness and the speed at which you submit are important factors in the scoring.
Okay, thank you very much. I do appreciate. Looking forward to.
Great. And if you have any feedback on what in particular may have been unclear about the submission format, please reach out to me on Slack or something. So I'll be able to write good tutorials so no one else gets confused. We want the submission, of course, to be as easy as possible. Only the problem should be difficult. Okay, I think that's most of the material that I really had for this week. Any questions, any comments, any feedback? For example, if there's any special guests or anything like that that you would want to see in these calls, I'll be glad to take those ideas forward. Or if there's any extra content that you want to see in here, I'll be glad to include that.
I just got one thing to say, Penna.
Yeah.
Whoever's here, make sure you guys tune in next week. We have big announcements next week. Two big announcements next week for the community. Fun announcements too, exciting stuff, and very beneficial for our members. So whoever's here, make sure you tune in next week.
Nice. So I guess we could end this on an amazing cliffhanger note like that. Tune in next week. Super extra awesome mega news coming in. Who knows what it's going to be? Yeah, I don't really have anything else on my agenda. So unless there's any more comments or feedback, we can end this call here. I think we're right on schedule. And remember to tune in next week. Yeah, okay. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. See you next week. Have a great week. And remember to eat pizza on Wednesday.